A fairly nice Tuesday across northern Michigan, and as we continue on throughout the rest of the week, there are still going to be a few shower chances that we are going to keep our eye on going towards this time tomorrow, and even still Thursday, Friday could give us at least some isolated coverage. We're not talking about any major washouts, but those are really going to be the better rain chances we do have, at least for the rest of the week. Taking a look at the weekend, at least an early look. Looks drier, a little bit cooler, but at least our sky conditions going to be looking a little bit brighter as we're going Saturday into the day on Sunday. Let's talk about future view out there for the rest of this evening. It's been some filtered sunshine at times, a few clouds passing by. Not too bad of a Tuesday. Let's talk about the rest of the evening going closer to midnight. Clouds slowly increasing. I think we go partly to even at times mostly cloudy. That will take us past midnight into early Wednesday. Now you do start to see a few glimpses of some green right there into some of our southern and western communities. So it's going to be a little bit, or it's going to take a little bit of time, I should say, for some of this rain to move in from the south. So there we go. By the time we're reaching the afternoon hours, at least the lunch hour by the afternoon, some of these showers starting to fill in across northern Michigan. But notice the coverage of this rain. It's not really looking too impressive, even as we go right there towards the dinner time. Right there into Wednesday, 6-7 o'clock. Still some of these showers starting to move in from the south, and it's going to be an area of low pressure just off to our east, helping to bring in some of this moisture. So that's what we'll talk about, especially going into the second half of your Wednesday, and even still by the time we go past midnight into early Thursday morning, we still will have that chance at least for a few more of those showers out there. Notice the better placement of this rain, looking a little bit better as you're going south of the Mackinac Bridge. So I do suspect any showers we do see, at least getting into the day tomorrow, will be favoring areas in throughout the lower peninsula. Here's some of the latest data coming in, and really, we're not talking about a ton in the bucket here. It's going to be about a quarter of an inch or less. Probably just, again, some isolated coverage of a few showers. No washouts expected, but that's what we'll talk about as far as any rain goes between now and at least getting into the day on Thursday. And even still notice right there our percentages for rain, even as we're rounding out the rest of the week. Really not looking too impressive. So that's what we have for you, at least throughout the day on Friday. As of right now, we're keeping most of your weekend mostly dry. Let's get to live weather stations out there right now. Cadillac, still a very warm day for you. Current number sits right there at 70 degrees, and even still closer to the Lake Michigan shoreline, or at least the lake shore itself, just a touch cooler. Manistee right now, low 60s. Current number sits right there at 63. And at least our numbers past midnight tonight, a little bit warmer, no frost concerns. So vegetation, your flowers outside should be in good shape for tonight. Mid-40s to some mid-50s. That will take us into your Wednesday. A few more clouds out there, and even still as we're getting into the day tomorrow, it's going to be isolated coverage at best. I think we're still going to have plenty of dry time as you're going farther north, especially right there, areas into eastern upper tip of the Met. Check out temperatures for tomorrow. It's another warm day, 60s if not even some low to mid 70s farther inland by the time we do reach the afternoon. Western lower, if we have any shower chances, going to be looking better towards the lunch hour into the afternoon and evening hours. 60s closer to Lake Michigan, and even still farther inland. Low 70s as we take you right there into the afternoon tomorrow. Same deal closer to the Lake Huron shoreline. Still talking about a few more low 60s out there, so slightly cooler, but farther inland, still some more low 70s. Again, that better chance for any of these showers starting to move in by the afternoon and evening. I think if we have a few showers moving in, especially throughout the morning hours tomorrow, we'll find that into some of our central counties, and that's another reason why the temperatures here just a few degrees cooler. Some upper 60s, still could sneak in a few low 70s. If your travels do take you to Mackinac Island, there's a look at that forecast. Still partly to mostly cloudy. Again, maybe a shower into the afternoon on the island. Still expecting some more dry time there. Low 60s by the time we do reach the afternoon. So there you go into the next 7 days. It's going to be some isolated to spotty coverage of a few showers from now until Friday. Slightly cooler, but at least we're looking dry for the weekend, David. Numbers by next week, though, looking a little warmer, 70s if not some 80s.